Vampire Survivors. Jump on it. Free game.
This is not a sponsored live stream, by the way, for that video game. We could be.
Oh yeah. For that one, what's the one that all the YouTubers do?
The mattress
Raid
one, right?
Shadow Legends.
Oh, all the people, like all the podcasts I watch, do like BetterHelp, like the online therapy.
Yeah,
thing.
the betterhelp.org.
Yeah. Or
yeah. So apparently there are some issues with BetterHelp. You want to do your intro?
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to make sure if you're if you're tuning in, I'm just staring at my computer. It's because I'm attempting something I shouldn't be attempting while doing a live stream, and I should expect everything to crash and burn, but I'm gonna still act surprised when it does. I might not. Actually, it looks pretty good. Anyway, our schedule is like all fucked up this week because Chris and I both have gigs like almost every day this week. However, we are doing the Jedi Enclave Presents the Now This Is Podcasting podcast on Thursday night. It'll be a remote show at 7:20ish, I think. And there's some Star Wars stuff we're gonna talk about. We're gonna re-rank our Star Wars live action shows since there's a new entry, and then talk about tonight's episode of House of the Dragon, and then the season finale of The Boys last week that happened, which was actually really good. I don't know if you guys have been following The Boys this season.
Oh yeah.
I think
another fucking cliffhanger ending.
Yeah, which I think everyone kind of expected, because we know that there's one more season, but like they had one episode this season, I think, that a lot of people were like, ew, gross, and then like the rest of them were pretty good. I thought they did a pretty good job on the last one.
Though I kind of hope that they address like all the fucked up shit that happened to Huey.
You have to wonder. I mean, I haven't read the comics. You have to wonder at what point, or sorry, the graphic novels. At what point he's just gonna like snap and just like become maybe like the next Butcher or something.
Yeah, he's really going through it.
Yeah. So yeah, there'll be that on Thursday, and then Friday. That means that we won't have Battlefront on Thursday, but Friday and Saturday we should have Battlefront, and then we'll be back for this thing in a week as well. This will probably be a shorter episode than we usually have. I think a couple of us were running late.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I was running pretty late too. So Richard, why don't you take us away and tell us what the fuck we're doing here?
Alrighty. Well, everyone, last session we started going through the character creation process here for the Traveler system. We started to get some insight on the characters you all are going to be in control of. Your soon-to-be pirates. So we're going to go player by player here. So we have April. April is playing Andrew, a Volani human from the Floating Palace on Drynax. Drynax is the former head of the Kingdom of Drynax, which was destroyed 2 centuries prior by the Aslan, aka the Lion People, and is now a shadow of its former self. The formerly tech-level 15 world has been reduced to a glass planet, with the Floating Palace being the only real settlement left on the world. Andrew did not come from a noble family, but instead came from a well-to-do trading family. During her childhood, she befriended Lady Hill, an influential noble of the court that can trace her lineage to the great star empire of Sindal. When Andrew came of age, she decided to make a name for herself and joined the Merchant Marines, and at that point was 18 years old. things got a little tricky while the with the merchant marines when interacting with a student from the Imperium University. She accidentally let a shipment of illicit goods past her checkpoint. Putting her head together with the student, a young man named Gani Makor, Sean's character from our planet, they managed to traverse the legal difficulties of the Trojan Reach, and she managed to keep her job. It did, however, affect her promotion. At that point, she was 22 years old, a merchant marine, rank 0, a crewman. Daniel is playing Ukluna Enks, a Valani human from MacDermott in the Third Imperium. MacDermott is ruled by the Third Imperium from the world of Peridot after a series of riots from workers a generation ago through the existing government aside. The nobles of Peridot have squelched any opposition and have restarted industry, but they are still incredibly reliant on Peridot for supplies and food. It is a harsh world, one without any atmosphere, and vac suit skills are a necessity for any that wish to venture outside the domes. Hailing from a moderately noble family, Ukluna is the firstborn of his name and is in line for a baronhood. Growing up with the best tutors, he came of age with an impressive array of knowledge despite his sickly disposition. Though the native population resented him for his name and family, he was largely shielded from it. He had a relationship with a colonel in the Imperium Marines, a 32-year-old Solomani man named Gregor Barnes.
Ooh la la.
And at that point, he was 18 years old.
It's a little problematic.
He decided to enroll into an Imperium university to expand his array of knowledge and find some sort of path in life. Though he learned a variety of new skills and made a new contact in the form of a Marquis from the world of Riss in the Imperium, a Marquis Varric Richards, he found that he couldn't focus enough to actually complete all of his courses. He ended up failing out of university at 22 years old. Monty is playing Slems Linad, a Valani human from Drynax. So, as a young noble of the court, even one as reduced as Drynax, Slems found himself exulting in being a listless layabout. There was nothing more he loved than stirring up trouble and finding entertainment wherever he could. As a young man, he even entered into a romantic tryst with the crowned princess of Drynax, Princess Ryo. It was a scandalous affair for the court, considering Slems was much lower in rank, but the pair persevered for a time. They both ended up deciding they wanted different things and ended things as friends. This was 18 years old. Then Slems dedicated himself to the path of a noble dilettante for the next few years. Known as a wastrel in the court, he had a reputation not only for throwing parties, but doing wild things like stealing flyers and shooting up barbarians over the glassed plains of Drynax. Oddly enough, during one of these escapades, somehow his
More crimes.
Did anyone else think he said stealing fryers? Like what you fry French fries in? I got your fryer.
Right.
Oddly enough, during one of these escapades, somehow his aunt was coincidentally killed by an errant bullet. The shooter was never found, but Slems benefited when the will was read. And that
Tragedy.
was to 22 years old.
Absolutely bereft.
R.I.P. Auntie Bullseye. Belinda.
Oh, hey Daniel.
Yeah.
Check the Facebook chat.
Do we have a troll? Oh.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I responded to you already, though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
You fucking idiot! Why didn't you go and look at the Facebook chat yourself?
Because
Oh my
I didn't see a
goodness.
thing.
Oh dear. Well, Sean is playing. Sean is playing Gani Makor, a Volani from our planet in the Third Imperium. It is a magnificent garden world hosting not only a Class A starport, but it has an Imperial naval base. It is a planet on the upswing with quite a lot of immigration and the potential to support surrounding Imperium worlds. Gani Makor is a member of a minor noble family and the son of a knight of the Imperium. Mostly fascinated with alien animals and parties, he found himself having to quickly learn how to make new friends as they moved away from his world of our planet as a teenager when his father was denied any landing in our planet. They moved to Alidem, a bleak hell world mostly comprised of drone workers that service the Imperium Navy. It was there his family settled to a much harsher existence. That was 18 years old. Gani Makor decided to escape his family's current predicament by enrolling in an Imperium university on the border planet of Nekrino in the Third Imperium. Here, he not only studied, but he was in the prime position to witness interstellar trade from all around the Trojan Reach. It was here that he met Andrew and almost had the two of them get into legal difficulties. Thankfully, they traversed the legal system and ended up being fast friends despite their differences in circumstances. He managed to graduate from university, not with honors like his family wanted, but at least he managed to get his degree under his belt.
Good job, buddy.
Was it worth it?
Yes. Oh, also, April's the only one without like no ability, right?
Technically, yeah.
You're the only one without vac suit skill at the moment, Sean.
Right, but I meant like April can't be nobility though, right?
Technically speaking, if she does well enough in her job and has a certain life event, her social standing can increase.
Oh, okay.
But as of right now,
as of right now,
she's a
not
commoner.
Okay, yeah, because
A
I
peasant.
want if
Small
you're okay
folk.
with, right.
All right. So here's the
sorry.
first
A
choice.
muggle.
Here's the first choice I'm going to have you all make for the night. And you have to decide this as a group. Do you all want, and I'm giving you this option, it's not normal during character creation, to have one extra life event per term, so for every 4 years. So there are risks and rewards here because there are good life events and there are bad life events.
Yeah,
I mean-
I know all about the bad ones.
I'll risk it for the biscuit, sure.
Fuck it, let's do it. How many different
So
ways
one
can we find to fuck ourselves?
Exactly.
Okay, so 2 yeses.
Death and injury are not out of the option, but sure, let's do it.
Maybe I'll grow like
Yeah?
a sixth toe or something.
But
Okay.
April, the reason I was wondering is because like if you're okay with it, my character is just gonna refer to you as the help.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Well, so far you've met yourself once during your life. You might meet again. Who knows? Well, no, you're definitely going to meet by the start of the game. But yeah. So. Okay.
How old are our
We're gonna-
characters
we're-
right now then?
We're gonna start with April now for term 2. So at the end of this term, you're going to be 26 years old, or you could retire even now if you want. April, do you want to go another term?
Yes.
Okay. Are we still going through Merchant Marine?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I need to pull that. You posted a couple of those visuals, right?
All right. So now let's see. Roll 1d6 for me for your personal development.
You got this, Andrew.
I believe in you.
Okay, so this is Merchant Marines. So, personal development. You rolled a 2. Your dex goes up by 1. Okay, and roll me another 1d6.
I was looking through the operator's manual. I can't close it
5.
now.
You get electronic 0. Okay. And I believe your character does have advanced education, right?
No, I did not. I didn't. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your stats. Hold on. I'm just going to bring it up.
What do I do
April.
with that?
Oh, no. Your education is a 7, so you're 1 below that.
Right. So I don't
Okay.
get advanced. Yep.
So another 1d6 for your merchant marine skill that you get.
All right.
2. So that's going to be vac suit.
I think that goes up.
Okay, so that's going to stack with the other one.
Right.
Okay. And now let's roll for your survival check here.
Yes.
So this is going to be based on your education, so that's just going to be a straight 2d6.
8.
Okay, you pass. And
You survived.
Hey.
Survival.
Good job, Andrew.
Let's see if you. Well, no, we'll roll advancement at the end. Let's roll for your life event for your job. So roll 2d6.
It's the job event. Is a 10.
Okay. A good deal ensures you are living on the high life for a few years. Gain +1 to any one benefit roll. So, gain +1 to benefit roll. And now let's see what your special Drynax event is. Roll just 1d6 for me now.
Five.
Okay, and now roll me another 1d6. You got good fortune. Fortune smiles upon you.
5 again?
Oh, 5 again? Okay. You found an antique weapon in the armory of the floating palace. You can choose either an ancient rapier or a laser pistol.
I don't have either. I don't have any weapon skills yet, so that's tough to pick. I'll take the sword just because it's cool. I know.
You say.
That's exactly the choice I would make in real life.
Ancient rapier. Okay. And now let's roll to see if you manage to get a promotion.
I would immediately go for the laser pistol and then pull the trigger.
Okay, so advancement for a merchant marine is based on intelligence.
You just hold up whoever's guarding that room with the sword in it and steal the sword too.
There you go.
And your intellect, you don't have a bonus, so it's just 2d6.
8.
And 8, and you manage to advance. So you advance to a senior crewman.
This person. Can't find my notes
Senior crewman is like a colonel or something, right?
from last week.
More like a corporal, if anything.
Oh, so gotcha.
Text. Electronics. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right, Daniel. You are up. What are you trying to do now? So you just failed out of university.
Right. I want to be a spy with a dragon or a dog.
You're the world is your oyster. So you want to try to become an agent?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So because you didn't graduate from university, you don't have a bonus for this. This is going to be based on your intellect as they go ahead and they test your character as he does his little entrance exam to see if he's acceptable. So your intellect, you don't get a bonus. So it's just going to be 2d6.
Hold on. Where did I... Oh, here we go.
Okay, you made it.
Motherfuckers. You didn't think I would.
Well, if you had rolled less than a 6, you would have been denied, and then you would have had to either become a drifter or enter the draft.
No, fuck the
What you mean?
draft.
So you want to become, let's see, so you can choose one of the following. You could go in, so you want intelligence, right? You're working as a spy or saboteur?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's either law enforcement, intelligence, or corporate.
No, we do know bootlicking from my house.
So agents.
Could also just be like a really dumb spy who just like lucks his way into like being.
It's like
being
what
good at it.
Bean as a spy.
or what's his name in the live action Pink Panther? Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's roll for your personal development. Roll for me 1d6.
That was by the way, that was the first date I ever went on with a boy when I was in high school, was to see that movie.
6, so
And he-
you get athletics.
He asked for a little cup of pickle juice from the concession stand.
Why pickle juice?
I don't know, but we never spoke after seeing that movie. I was like, oh fuck no.
Smart.
Yeah.
Another 1d6. 4, so you get the flyer skill. Another 1d6. Another 4. You get the medic skill. Oh, I'm glad one of you got it.
Can I use the medic skill to take people's faces off and wear them?
I suppose if they're a cadaver.
Oh, I can
roll me
make them
another-
I can make them a cadaver.
Roll me a 1d6. 5. Oh, you get persuade. That's nice. Okay, let's have you roll for your survival. So that's going to be 2d6, and this is based on your endurance. So, wait, no, actually, no, your intelligence. No, this is based on your intellect. So luckily, you're not in law enforcement. So this is just going to be a straight 2d6. Oh, that was your roll? 6?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna
You
actually gonna have a mishap with this.
You died of dysentery.
Oh no.
That's the Oregon Trail.
No, wait, no, actually, you get fired.
From being a spy?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Roll for me a 1d6.
You spied on the wrong person.
I spied on your mom. That's why.
Yeah, that's why you got fired.
All right, let me just double check that I believe this is right, that you won't be able to continue.
That's why you got fired. It's because
Roll for survival.
you literally just like told like a rival.
Oh,
spied
yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah,
mom.
Oh, there is a chance with this one that you rolled that you might not have to leave. Okay, so a criminal or other figure under investigation offers you a deal. Accept, and you leave this career without further penalty, although you lose the benefit roll as normal. Refuse, and you must roll twice on the injury table and take the lower result. You gain an enemy and 1 level in any skill you choose.
If I refuse?
If you refuse, you have to roll twice on the injury table and take the lower result. You will gain an enemy as well, and 1 level in any skill that you choose, and you'll be able to stay as a spy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Enemies will actively try to kill you during the game.
Yeah, fucking bring them on. I'll have my friends protect me.
Okay.
Also, the skill that you want is Jack of all trades.
God damn it, April. Why did you have to tell him?
Because he needs to know. Because that's important information
Because
that he needs.
because
to know.
April
And it's
April
also
knows I'm
protection.
sitting here not reading any of the supplementary material for this game, and she's trying to help me.
Also, this is probably your only chance to get it, and you're about to get beaten. You're about to get grievously injured for it, so you better take it.
Wait, so tell me exactly what to do.
The skill that you
Say
want.
yes.
The skill that you want to take is Jack of all trades.
Okay, I take.
So normally when you do a skill that you don't have, you get a -3 to that roll. Each level of Jack of all trades that you have gets rid of 1 point of that negative. So
Yeah.
if you ever have a character that gets 3 ranks of it, you can do every single skill in the game as if you were at rank 0.
You're a literal Renaissance man.
April, have you played this game before?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Monty and I are playing during the week.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought maybe you just read all the shit over the weekend and you're like a savant.
So you see, April's cheating.
No,
Monty's
she's
cheating
not.
Alright.
too. He just didn't say
I
so.
know, I'm just kidding.
It's true. I'm flying
It's
under
true.
the cover.
Knowledge is power.
I did that at a Magic tournament one day. I showed up with a deck and I acted like I didn't know how to play, and I won the tournament.
So you hustled them? Nice.
Yep.
What'd
All
you,
right, hold on.
What
I need
deck?
to look up the injury table.
That is how
Oh,
I
it
paid.
was-
That's how I paid for
was a
books
long time
the second semester of my freshman year of college. I pretend not to know how to play poker.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
What was the deck, Monty? Sorry.
It was just a blue deck. Wizards. You just counterspell a whole bunch.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, it's like, oh, I counterspelled that. Oh, okay, cool.
It's like, this is good, right? Not letting you play a spell.
So guys,
My cousin built the deck for me, so I don't know how to really work it.
I really thought that April was the only one that read the stuff for this game. She's really good at understanding it. I was feeling very inadequate.
I haven't really read much either. I'm sorry.
I don't have time to read through this much material.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of pages. Right now, I'm trying to figure out where the hell the injury table is because
I can do that, or I can practice saxophone, and I kind of have to do that.
You know, if you want, Daniel, I could make like a podcast where I just read it to you, like a bedtime story.
I don't think you do it in Sean Connery's voice, though.
My name's Sean, so it is in Sean's voice.
Page 3.
Where the fuck is the injury table?
I bet Sean Connery would have a pretty funny version of like 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my god, though. I would pay money for sure.
Like, it wouldn't be as good as the Gilbert Gottfried version.
Regular
But it would
necromancer
be
to do
good.
it, though.
You guys have heard the Gilbert Gottfried, like, 50 Shades, right?
I
Yeah.
saw like the Funny or Die episode.
It is the
before.
funniest shit I've ever heard.
Here it is. Okay, so roll for me 2d. So roll me 1d6 twice. Oh my god. Well, you're gonna take that one.
Okay.
Okay. So because of this, the person that you refused the offer to nearly killed you.
But they didn't.
Yes. Now roll me another 1d6. Okay.
And then I died in the hospital.
Okay. Well. Okay. A 2. It could have been worse. You wanted to roll low for that 1d6.
Oh, okay.
So your endurance -2. Your strength is -2. And your dexterity went -2. As you were kind of left almost lifeless on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So you were just permanently kind of crippled from the beating.
You're gonna be the pirate with the peg leg.
But because you survived that, let's roll for another life event to happen to you because you were up for that.
I convert to religion and then I miraculously heal.
Ha.
Power
Possible.
of belief.
Yeah. But the power of positive thinking.
So roll for me 2d6. 8. Oh my god. You are betrayed in some fashion by a friend.
It was
So
me.
it's the spy life, man.
If you have any contacts or allies, convert one into a rival or enemy. Let me look to see if
I had a contact from when I dropped out of school.
Oh yeah, the Marquis. Okay, so the Marquis turned into your enemy.
Yeah, I never trusted him. It's okay.
And because guess what? The enemy that you gained for not taking the deal, he was working for the Marquis.
Okay.
It was a turn working for me.
You see, this would be really easy for someone else to be really discouraged by all of this, but
Take it in stride.
I mean, you're getting an interesting background for someone who's going to become a pirate later on.
Your character's just gonna be like all peg legs. It's just like
I'll be
arms.
that version of Captain Pike from the original series, Star Trek, the original series, that's in the wheelchair
Oh, gotcha.
with like the melted face.
So, fortunately, your intellect wasn't affected. So let's see if you get promoted. Roll 2d6.
Hopefully, after all
You're
of
gonna
that,
be a brain in the jar.
I got
Everything was broken
demoted.
but your mind.
Oh, and you did not get promoted.
No.
He could,
You needed to get at least a 5, and you got a 3. So you were in the hospital for too long, which didn't lead to you getting promoted.
Jesus, where am I from? America?
Yeah, isn't the Space America?
That's pretty ruthless.
No, Drynax fell backward as America.
I don't think that's true. I think that's a myth.
Okay, Monty, let's see how the party boy is doing.
I'm vibing, you know.
Vibing and surviving.
Until
roll
someone
me,
until someone beats the shit out of you with a 2x4 or something.
Until the princess is getting married to a prince and he decides to have you assassinated. He doesn't have to deal with you being brought up in the press.
Okay.
I hope there aren't 2 of us that get crippled.
All 3 of us are gonna get crippled.
Yep.
And April's characters have to just take care of all of us.
And then we still make fun of her for not being nobility.
Right.
All right, 1d6, Monty.
I can't eat on my own, but at least
3.
I'm not a small folk.
April's just kind of like, I hate all of you right now.
Okay, 3.
Sorry, April, by the way.
you're fine.
Oh, your endurance goes up by 1. I guess all that drinking is helping out.
It's a lot fucking, actually.
Yeah, drinking. That's what it is.
It could be both.
Roll me another 1d6.
Not necessarily.
So
in
wait,
that
so
order.
now I have a +1 modifier, or am I still at 0?
Hold on, I have to look at your character.
Do we have
Monty,
character
I
sheets?
I went from
somewhere?
8 to 9.
He's putting them together for us.
I'll have
okay.
to look at the modifiers, but I think he might have gone to a +1.
Okay, cool.
2.
I rolled a 2.
So you get advocate. So you worked out. You learned more about the law. Roll me another 1d6.
I think he had advocate, so he gets a bonus to advocate because I think he had it before.
If you had it before, it goes up by a level.
I did not have advocate before.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Sean and myself.
You get leadership.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right, and Now roll one more time. If you roll 6 on this one, you get Jack of all trades. What the fuck?
There you go.
I mean, congratulations. I didn't mean for that to happen.
How could you mean for it to happen? It's a random dice roll.
I
Unless
know.
it's not.
Usually...
Yeah, do you know something I don't know? This whole crippling
don't.
thing, was this of your design?
I'm Magic.
No.
That's what it is.
So
I've been playing Magic the Gathering for so long, it's rubbed off on me.
right.
I've gathered magic.
All right, so now that we did these rolls, let's see about your survival as a dilettante. Roll 2d6 plus 1. You literally have to roll a 2 to fail this.
I got a 12.
Oh, because you rolled that, you get a +1 to your advancement. So now let's just roll for your event. To roll 2d6.
Okay. 9.
Okay, a 9. Okay. Your reign is acclaimed by all as being fair and wise, or in the case of being a dilettante, you sponge off your family's wealth a while longer. Gain either a jealous relative or an unhappy subject as an enemy. Gain +2 to your next advancement check, so you have +3 to your next advancement check to advancing in this class. Okay, so you...
I want a jealous relative.
Yeah,
It'd be a lot easier to kill.
Your uncle suspects that you were involved in his wife's death.
How about my cousin suspects that I was involved in his mother's death? Because an uncle would just remarry. If we had money, he would just remarry.
Okay.
I like it.
I know my family, so.
All right. Let's have you roll for your Drynex event. So this is going to be a 1d6. A 3. You got another romantic entanglement? Okay.
I'm telling you, it's that endurance +1 that I got earlier on. Word got out. I've been advocating that
He's all over Reddit. Everyone's talking about
I'm
him.
generous.
Yep.
Okay, let's roll another 1d6 to find out how this relationship has turned out.
Another 3.
Oh, it's an ongoing relationship. Gained a contact. Okay, I'm gonna have to roll to see which member of the court you ended up in a relationship with. Just out of curiosity, is your character straight, gay, bi, pan? Does it matter the gender?
No, it doesn't matter the gender.
Okay. So that widens your pool.
I'm a dilettante. What would I do cutting off half of my social circle? It's just not good for business.
Right? Better to fuck him instead, right?
Well, better to let them think that I'll fuck them.
I'm about to say, probably not always. Like without exception, every time.
Yeah, then you're not a dilettante.
I think you just go to jail for that.
Yeah.
All right, Monty.
You're just spreading diseases.
Let's see if you advance as being a dilettante here. So, roll for me 2d6, and this is based off your intelligence, so this is going to be 2d6 plus 3 because of all those other bonuses you had.
14.
Okay, yep. Hold on, let me just double check, because you got a real high roll, and I want to see if you advance by 2 or 1. Advancement. Oh no.
Slims has got the gift of gab.
It's just if you roll a natural 12, you must continue in this career. You are too valuable to lose, and will be strong-armed into staying.
Hell yeah. But I didn't roll that.
Okay. So ranked up. So now you're rank 1. You were rank 0 before.
But I'm going to stay in and say that that's what was told to me.
You don't gain another title until you rank up once more. So you go from a wastrel to an ingrate. All right. So Sean, it's your go. You just graduated university.
Hell
the
yeah.
universe is your oyster.
Don't get mugged.
You have a bonus to automatically becoming an officer. If you want to try to make a roll in any of the armed forces, if you want to try to go into an armed force. If you want to try to go like into the Navy, the Marines, the Army.
Sure, I'll pull an Ozzel. I'll be like, yeah, I got this commission because my parents paid for it.
Did you just make an Admiral Ozzel joke?
Yep.
So you're going Navy?
Yep.
All right.
God, my father shits on the Navy all the time. If you ever talk to him about.
Is he Army?
No, he's Air Force.
Oh, gotcha. Which is kind of funny because the Navy has its own Air Force.
Yeah.
The second largest Air Force
I know,
in the world.
Yeah. I love how the USA has both the first and second largest Air Force.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Sean, so you're trying to get into the Navy.
Yep.
You could still fail, though, if you roll a natural 2.
Well, I mean, if I fail, I just coast on being a noble, right?
You would either go into the draft or you would become a drifter.
Oh, gotcha. So 2d6?
So in this case, it's 2d6, and this is based off of your intellect. Let me look at it to see if you have a modifier for your intellect. Your intellect has no modifier. Okay, so it's just going to be 2d6, but you get an extra +1 from going to university and graduating.
So 11.
Okay, so you got in. And now, actually.
Wait, why does it say GM next to your name?
Oh, so I created the room for Monty.
Oh, I gotcha. For Richard.
For Richard, because I had I'm a paid subscriber, and then I just gave
I gotcha.
control.
Okay, and now let's roll to see if you get a commission. So this is going to be a 2d6 + 2.
So you can undo all the shit that just happened to me. Then is what you're saying.
10.
Okay. Yep. So, what branch of the Navy are you going to go into? You can either go into the crew line, which you probably don't want to go into, engineer or gunner, or flight.
Which one has the most pull in the military, in the Navy?
Well, considering you're going straight in as an officer, it doesn't matter.
Which one would he be called a seaman in?
I'll go gunnery.
You want to be engineer/gunner? Okay.
Yep. I want to control who lives and who dies.
Actually, that's good. So you actually have some engineering skill and maybe gunning skill as well.
Nice.
Engineer, gunner. So you start off as an ensign.
Okay, cool.
And because of that, you automatically get the skill Melee Blade 1.
Nice.
You're like Harry Kim from Star Trek Voyager. You're an ensign until you die.
Gotcha.
And now roll me 1d6 for personal development.
3.
3. Your endurance goes up by 1.
Nice.
Roll me another 1d6 for your service skill.
6.
6. Gun combat 0. Or if you already had gun combat, it's going to go up to 1. I'll have to look at it later.
I don't think I did.
Gun combat. Good. So they taught you how to shoot a gun. Rolling for your advanced education, because your education is pretty high there at 10. 1d6.
Okay. Another 6. So 16.
What? Wow, you're wasting all these 6s. Admin, you get as a skill, which is useful. Roll me another 1d6 because you're an officer as well, so you get even more skills. God damn.
2 plus whatever.
You get electronics.
Nice.
Nerd.
Now roll me another 1d6 for engineer/gunner.
Sean's character's just gonna like walk around mumbling about transistors now.
Right. No, I'm gonna be like Garrus from Mass Effect. I'm gonna talk about calibration.
Oh, that's 5. So you get gunner.
Yep. Nice.
All right. Now let's make
This is your
you
Rambo
do
era.
your survival check. So that's going to be 2d6.
My what?
Your survival check. Let's see how well you did in these 4 years.
10.
Okay, you survived. Let's roll for your event. Roll another 2d6.
7.
So you survived. You got a 7. Ooh, you rolled a life event. So I get to use the special life event table here. So you're going to be rolling.
Don't we
2
all
life
get
events.
life events here? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll another 2d6 and don't roll a 12 because I don't want anyone to become a psionic in this game.
7.
Okay.
The
good.
fuck is a psionic?
You get mind
They-
powers.
Like telepathy, telekinesis, reading. You know that.
I want that. Why wouldn't you want that for us?
It complicates matters, and everyone in the Imperium is super racist against psionics.
Well, we can just kill them with our minds.
Yeah, about to say we just fucking mind trick them to death.
That is
Okay.
the solution.
So you gained a new contact.
Nice.
It's the guy that beat the shit out of me.
And roll up for another life event, so another 2d6.
Okay. 7 again. 3 7s.
You gained another contact.
Nice. Is it my choosing or no?
Hey, who's the dilettante
I
here?
choose it for you. So it's basically a new NPC that I have to create.
Nice.
And now let's roll to see if you advance.
Okay.
So it's another 2d6. Oh, in your case, because you got to 10, so it's 2d6 plus 1.
So 10 plus 1 to 11.
Oh, okay. So you were promoted within these 4 years, straight on to sub-lieutenant.
Nice.
He gets to be in a sub?
Yep. No USS Thresher.
I just think that means he does what the Dom tells him.
Yep.
Okay. So your characters now are all 26 years old. April, are you continuing on with your career?
Yeah, let's stay where we are.
Okay. So let's go back to the merchants. All right. Roll 1d6 for personal development.
1.
All right. Strength plus 1. Another 1d6.
4.
Okay, so you gain steward. So you pumped some iron and you learned your manners, I guess. You don't qualify for advanced education, but you do get the merchant marine. So one more 1d6.
5.
Engineer. Good skill to have. All right, let's make a survival check here. So this is based on your education, so just 2d6.
Uh-oh. 2.
Oh, that's a 1d6. You have to roll 2d6.
Okay, well, let me roll another 1d6, because that wouldn't be fair. Yep. 6.
Nice.
Okay, you just pass. Roll for the event, so 2d6.
5.
5. Okay, you have a chance to risk your fortune on a possible lucrative deal. You may gamble a number of benefit rolls and roll gambler 8+ or broker 8+. If you succeed, you gain half as many benefit rolls as you risked, rounding up. If you fail, you lose all the rolls risked. Either way, gain 1 level in whichever skill you used. I'm going to see if you even have either one of those skills. Hold on.
I do not.
Okay, so you would already be taking a
-3.
minus to roll either.
And if I just don't, then I just don't.
Yeah, you have a chance just to walk away.
I pass. Because
Doesn't gamble.
I don't have any ability. It seems like a bad thing to risk.
Hey, that is perfectly valid. Roll for me 1d6 for your special Drynax event.
1.
1. Okay. Just gonna keep this page open. Okay, you befriended another one of the figures in the court of Drynax.
But she's not nobility.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. She's a friend of a noble.
I don't like this.
I'm telling my mom.
I will have words with the king.
What if my friend is Monty?
Yes, then you can both gain a level up skill together.
Oh,
This
hey,
will be your second. So this will be your second one.
Yes.
April. So this is
We
the
might
last
do.
one. You can gain a bonus point like this.
Down, it's always good to be known by the lessers.
To be
Which-
adored.
right?
Which skill do you all want to gain? And remember, it can't be jack of all trades.
It's your choice, Andrew.
Because both of you gain it.
I don't know anything about these lesser abilities.
I was trying to think what would be good.
What do you bond over?
Mac and cheese.
I already have Stewart Zero.
Stewardship.
I already have Stewart Zero.
You made a really good mac and cheese. Make me another. Come to my house and teach my chef how to make this.
What
You know,
about
You don't have gambling or broker. Do you want to get broker one?
let's do broker, yes.
Instead of the royal taster, it's the royal mac and cheese maker.
Okay, so both of you will gain broker one.
We had a mac and cheese fest.
How about that was the big business deal you talked yourself out of, and also me.
Yeah, you kind of go over like what that possible business, well, like that gamble was, and you kind of go over the various scenarios and whatnot. Monty's character might be high off of his mind, but he has some interesting ideas.
Mhm.
Okay, now let's do your advancement roll. So that's going to be another 2d6. Oh, you advance.
Well, that should be good. 11.
Yep. So you become a 4th officer.
Do I get something for that? Or not yet?
No, not yet.
It's a 4th officer.
It's the one after the 3rd.
I was about to say, I think you get 3 other officers for that.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the equivalent of rank 2 for a merchant marine, and next one is 3rd officer, then 2nd officer, 1st officer, then captain. Okay, so that's 2. All right, so Daniel, are we still proceeding along being an agent
Yeah,
after
you
being?
got to keep going. You can't let life get you
Gotta
down.
keep going. All right, let's roll for your personal development here. Roll 1d6. Maybe we could get some of that strength back for you. Get some PT.
Near-death experiences teach you some.
So that's a negatory. So you're still at an agent 0, and you just gained a skill in melee.
Oh, all right.
All right, and roll 1d6 again for service skills. And that's 4. So flyer. And you already had flyer before, so that's leveling up now. And another 1d6 for your advanced education.
What are all these like low rolls for?
So you got 1 in language.
I think it's for advancement.
Wait, hold on. How many sides are on this dice I'm rolling?
6.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay, and now rolling for your intelligence. So roll 1d6. So that's another 2. You get recon. That's a very useful ability. Okay, let's roll for survival for you in intelligence.
Oh god.
So that's 2d6.
Hey, natural 12.
Yeah, let me see if there's
I
something
win.
special that happens for survival when you max out like that.
I go to heaven.
Is he a psionic now?
No. Thanks for asking, but no. When you do a survival, you know what? So you'll gain a +1 to your advancement check later on. So roll for your event 2d6. A 9. You go above and beyond the call of duty.
Fuck all y'all. And then I
See,
probably immediately fail after that, right?
No, see, it's the
They're
call.
like, you really
you-
shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have had to.
Yeah.
So
No one
you
really
gain-
asked for this. But...
So you gain another +2 to your next advancement check. So now you will have a total of +3.
Yeah, thanks
So
for
roll-
burning down that orphanage, but you didn't need to.
I did it for me.
So roll 2d6 +3.
I'm ciphering up here.
2d6 plus what do I do?
So you could just roll the 2d6 and I can add 3 in my head
Okay.
if you want. And 8. Well, thankfully you got those bonuses. So you just got promoted. You weren't even considered an agent before. You were just kind of considered like an intern. You didn't even have a title.
I got the coffee.
But you were promoted to an agent.
The near-death experience intern.
I was the Kenny. I was the Kenny of the group.
Yeah.
So you were promoted to agent. So that's rank 1. Because, before you were rank 0. Oh, and you gained Deception 1 as a skill.
I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
If you shake it more than
Monty?
twice, you're playing with it.
Do you want to continue on your noble path?
How old are we now?
Yeah.
So you were 18, so 22. So hold on. 18. So then that's 26. So at the end of this, you'll be 30.
Oh. So I'm 30. He's still like 20 something or 18.
26.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
before he starts.
So each round is like 4 years of life.
Yes,
Okay.
and you could go for as long as you want, but once you hit the age of 34, you have a potential for your stats to start to go down because of aging. Though it's not guaranteed. It's based on a roll,
Okay.
which I feel personally attacked by.
Yeah, it's rude as fuck.
I mean,
Fuck this game.
guys, it kind of makes sense though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's why we're so mad at it.
Yep.
All right.
It's like I got the role where when I get out of my bed, or like when I get out of bed, my arm hurts for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, your character's arm hurts for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
So Monty,
Yeah,
are
let's
you?
let's do it.
Am
Absolutely.
I right? You're
Let's
nobling
do
up.
nothing. Let's continue to do nothing.
Don't be the asshole that retires in his 20s.
Exactly.
Fuck those guys.
Okay.
I've got a couple
Roll
of
me,
friends like that, and they're annoying as shit.
Roll me 1d6 for your personal development.
4.
4. You gain Gambler 1.
Broker, gambler.
Roll for your
I'm gonna
service
be a
skill.
great fucking pirate.
I was about to say you're gonna be our money guy.
What'd you say, Richard?
Another 1d6 for your service skill.
6.
Persuade.
Cool.
Another 1d6.
Persuade 1.
Well, if you didn't, or well, it would be persuade 0. But if you already had persuade, it would become persuade 1. And I'll
Okay.
calculate it all at the end of this.
Another 6.
Okay.
So
Art.
how do you do the modifier though to the dice?
Oh, so you can like type it out like this, like without
I'll send
the
a picture.
quotations.
So you do a slash, right? Isn't that what I
Yeah,
saw?
yeah. You do a slash before it, so it'd be like roll 2d6 plus 2 without the quotation marks.
I'm gonna test.
You can do that with minuses and whatnot as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm glad you wasted your 6 with that, because if you had rolled it for dilettante, that would have been jack of all trades. So
That oh, never mind. Sorry.
So roll your last 1d6 here, and please don't make it a 6.
Oh,
Aha, it's a
1.
1. Carouse. And I know you already had that, so that's definitely leveled up. Okay.
I don't have carouse.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, that's surprising. Roll 2d6. Let's see if you survive as a dilettante. You already have 2d6 plus 1.
Don't die.
I rolled an 8. Oh.
Survived.
What would I do without
Okay,
you?
now 2d6 for your events.
A 4.
Okay, your time as a playboy gives you a wide range of experiences.
And venereal diseases.
Yeah, it does.
So
At
you
the
can
doctor's
gain,
office.
so you can gain one of these at level 1. Animals riding 1, art 1, carouse 1, or streetwise 1.
Did you say animal riding?
Yes, animal riding.
When Daniel gets his dog, I'm gonna ride it around the ship.
Is that
I think
the
I
one you
already.
want?
I think I already have that though, don't I?
Or
I have
you
training.
like-
Animals.
I have animal training.
Yeah.
I think.
I'll take carouse 1.
Okay.
I'm back.
I don't spend my time on the streets.
He
All right.
spends them in the
Let's
sheets.
roll a
go.
1d6 for your Drynax event.
A 3.
Okay. You got involved in another romantic entanglement while you currently have an ongoing relationship with another one.
Ooh.
Roll me a 1d6 to see how this relationship turns out.
So this is in my 30s, right?
Well, at the end of this, you're going to be in your 30s.
You're supposed to be like settling down.
Cheating check too.
Well, yeah, that's what you have to do before you get entangled.
All right, roll this 1d6. Let's see how this relationship turns out. A
A
5. Oh, marriage. You married this person.
Dun 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 dun. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage, sweet marriage.
But
from
you
Spaceballs?
still have an ongoing relationship with the other person.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
side
yeah,
piece.
the both of us do.
Well, yeah, he's a noble. He's allowed to do that.
I'm gonna see which noble it is. I'm gonna have to roll for that later. God dang. And let's roll to see if you get advanced in this career. Roll 2d6.
Do you even care about your career at this point?
I mean, it helps him.
what career?
It helps him for the mustering out benefits. Like his ultimate benefit that he can get is like 200,000 credits. His social increases, and he gets a space yacht.
By the way,
Wait,
are
you telling me I don't get any benefits to marrying someone else from my social class?
I mean, we'll see. We could still end it badly.
A 5.
He's a space porno actor. That's why he has all these relationships.
Okay, you did not level up. Okay.
Oh.
Did not rank up.
Yep. I got married. Who wants to fuck a married guy?
Oh, the
Essentially,
sacrifices
that's what
you make.
happened is he got married, so he has less
Sex in
party
general.
cred.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm a square
Sean.
now.
Sean, your character is 26 years old. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, sure, I'll keep going.
Okay. Roll for me 1d6 for your personal development.
Also, with all the injuries Daniel has taken, I found his character.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I found your character. I posted in chat with all the injuries you've taken. Roll 2d6, you said?
No, 1d6. This is your personal development.
5.
Yeah, what do I have to roll to get a
Okay.
mech suit?
You get melee unarmed.
Nice.
You practice karate.
You will smack a bitch.
Hell yeah.
All right. Roll me again 1d6 for your service skill.
6.
Delve. Oh, you're becoming like a ninja.
A gunner ninja. Nice.
Roll for your advanced education.
Navy
1d6.
SEALs.
5.
5. Oh, you gain pilot.
Nice.
Kind of like a spy.
Thank goodness.
Thankfully, we finally have a pilot here. Now roll for your officer.
Okay, 1d6 as well?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I've been rolling... Shit. I've been rolling 2d6 by accident. Shit. Do you mind if I re-roll those with 1d6 instead?
Well, no. We'll just continue with 1d6 from now on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just roll 1d6 now for your officer.
I didn't even realize I was doing it till after I saw the... shit.
You'll be flogged.
Unforgivable.
You'll be flogged later. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to post about you in my other Discord group.
Well, if you want, we can take the lower rolls, so like 2, 3, 1.
Sean, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Okay.
And now for your
Also, I wouldn't have known if you
Yeah.
hadn't said anything.
Gotcha. Again, Rich, I didn't hear you.
all right.
Also,
Now roll
what happens
for
if none of us end up?
1d6.
What ends up happening if none of us ends up being a pilot?
We all
Well,
die
well,
the first time.
Like
try
we
to
just
fly
we
our
like
ship.
yeah we get out into space like let's go do a pirate and we just look at each other.
You would basically have to hire a pilot at that point. But now you have Sean, who knows how to pilot.
We just run into an asteroid.
Well,
I
have drive and fly, so like, how different is that from space?
it can't be
you
that
know?
different.
It can't be that different.
It's pretty different. But roll
Says you.
2d6 for your survival, Sean.
Hey, listen, I'm a married man. I know about space. All right. How much I need.
7.
You survived. Now roll for your event, 2d6.
6.
Okay. Your vessel participates in a notable military engagement. Gain 1 of Electronics 1, Engineer 1, Gunner 1, or Pilot 1.
You have all those, right?
I would suggest Pilot 1 to level up your piloting more.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do Pilot 1.
I like how Richard's helping Sean out, but when Richard had the opportunity to tell me about the Jack of all trades thing, he just kept his fucking mouth shut.
Well, I didn't. Well, you know what? April had her time to shine by leaping in to
Well, I would expect that of April. She's a really good person.
Yeah,
It's
I agree.
team building, all right? It's a narrative.
You know why? It's because Richard owes me because I let him do all those awesome things as the hut.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, now let's have you roll your extra life event. So 2d6.
6 again.
Because you all signed. Oh, you became involved in a romantic relationship. Gain an ally.
Nice. Is it Monty?
I mean, if you guys agree to it, you can make that your shared event, but you'll be married to Monty.
But Monty's already married, though.
Well, no. In this case, we would make the person that Monty married Sean's character.
Oh.
No.
No.
I think Monty has already like drawn a picture of this woman in his head. Like, has a very specific idea of who she is.
It's okay.
No. I've drawn an image of this person in my head, and it's not the one that insults the pores openly.
It's not Sean.
It's fine. My character could do better anyway.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. So let's roll for your advancement.
Can it be Daniel's character? No.
This is going to be based on your education. So
I don't know what works anymore.
It's 2d6 plus 1.
2d6 plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
9. 8 plus 1.
You were promoted to lieutenant.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie called?
Right.
Okay.
So you are all now 30 years old.
5 more years, and then your back's gonna start hurting for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I feel that.
At the moment, the person who's doing best in their career is Sean, who's going to be having a lot more mustering out rolls than the rest of you.
I'm doing decent.
I think I'm doing fine.
Yes,
I'm doing terrible. I'm fucking married. Jesus. God.
But you're married with a mistress.
I was about to say, I think you're getting more ass than the rest of us.
And you ended up on friendly terms with a princess.
Yeah. You know, Monty, if you want, I'm a gunner on on a dreadnought. I could just shoot your wife for you.
No, no thanks.
This
is why we didn't get married.
See, I can attack the planet your wife is from. I can literally shoot your wife with this huge fucking gun.
Yeah, I'm a lieutenant that I know how to pinpoint.
It's like I could destroy an entire city, but I'm going to turn this gun on one person.
Do we want to end here for the night?
Yes.
We're almost at 10. Okay.
Yep.
So, depending upon, how many more terms you all want to go, it's going to be interesting.
So at the end of the next one, we'll be 34, right?
Yes, so one more term and your characters will be 34. So that's the last free term that you have before you start risking getting your stats lowered by age.
Yeah, I'll probably
for stopping. Yeah,
I'll probably do at least. I'll probably do another
again, one. I say the oldest character that I ever played with was in their 80s because that player pushed it real far. It was like a wacky professor character that had like all of the fucking skills.
So was Rick.
Yep.
Kind of. Well, if Rick had lost an arm and a leg and one of his eyes and was like hunchbacked and just like a single punch could kill him.
So my character.
Right.
You're not that bad. You haven't lost any limbs yet.
Yeah, you still
You're
got
just-
like,
you've
Why?
just basically-
Why did you say it so ominously like that?
It's gonna
Because
happen,
And-
maybe.
because Abel's gonna take the rest of your arms.
April,
And I'll-
I'm gonna
cut your
go
fucking
until
arm
I
off.
get divorced. Just FYI.
All right.
I'll post in
All right.
the chat what you had for the first session, and I'm going to write up the notes for the next one.
All right. We'll continue this same time next week, Sunday. And I assume that Sean's going to make more of an effort to be on time so that we can start on time.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I was also
Do
gonna
or
be late
do
too.
not. There is no
Yeah.
try.
Anyway,
Right.
we'll be back next week, 7:20ish, depending on how we're doing time wise.